Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out in the garage doing a little bit of goofing around tonight. It's kind of a rainy night, so I thought I might get a chance to run over to the range, but it doesn't look like it. It's pretty rainy and a bit windy too, so we'll keep it inside for tonight. But I have a pretty cool mail call, a couple different packages. Kind of a little preface here. So I've got this one. This is a 38C, Crosman 38C CO2 revolver. This one's in 177, which means it was made after 1976. This one was sent over to me by Peter Lynch, and I really appreciate that. It was along with a bunch of other cool stuff too. So I really like that, and I actually been looking around for a 38T, but lo and behold, Kevin from the Pellets and Pistons Airgun channel actually sent me over a whole box full of parts and pieces and this and that and the other thing, and I was sifting through those and I found a few other things besides this, but this is one of the main pieces in there that I found that was really, really cool. This is actually a very early model 38T, and it needed a few parts, and I've been searching. I haven't found all of them yet, but one of the parts we're going to be opening up today is one of the key parts I had to get to make it actually functional. I did contact Henry Ford. He's sending me a complete reseal kit for that, so we'll have that in a couple days too. But this box is a key piece that I needed for that 38T to repair that. Still missing a couple screws. I need a new sight blade for it, little things like that. But at least I think with this part and Henry's seal kit, I will be able to hopefully get this functional, and then the rest of the little external pieces will come along and finish it off, and it'll be a really cool. They are not giving those away, I'll tell you what. But so what we have here is a valve. The whole valve assembly for it goes inside, basically inside here. The hammer hits this little valve here. The CO2 is down in the handle, and that little copper pipe carries the CO2 up into the valve. Well, on this one, the parts that I had from this one, where this little nut threads into the valve body was stripped out, cross-threaded or stripped out. It wouldn't hold in there, so now I got to pull that apart, put all that back in there. I'm going to wait till I get the kit from Henry Ford, and then I'll put the seal kit into this new valve, and then put all that into that gun, and I'll have probably a total of less than $20 into it so far. But this next one is you guys are gonna really love this one. So I was texting back and forth, emailing back and forth with Chris and Terry from Buckrail, and they were feeling real sorry for me because I don't have anything to play with out here in the garage, so they decided to send this over to me, and I'm just kidding. I've been conversing with those guys behind the scenes, and talking to them about, if they've got any kind of prototype stuff that they would like to, see me review or help out with that, help out with the marketing, whatever. And right now he doesn't have anything in the works, but he does have this unit here that actually is a conversion kit, but it's not from his company. I believe he told me the name of the company, but I don't remember what he told me. But what we have here is a Diana Chaser, but this Diana Chaser has been heavily modified with parts that Terry bought from another company. He is working on partnering with that company to resell their parts too. He started, I am a very big kind of a tech geek, but I haven't really gotten into the whole 3D printing production side of the whole geekiness yet. So he started talking about this and that kind of process, and my eyes just went whoop and glazed right over. But he said he would send this one over for me to check out and play with. And apparently these parts are printed on some very, very high-end different processes, 3D printing machine that is he asked me not to show you the cutout of this case because it's not up to the par of his production, so I'm going to honor that, but we'll go ahead and pull the gun out. So he said that the production process that this uses, and he told me what it was, and I apologize, I don't remember, but the production process, you know, actually this cutout is not bad. Maybe he touched it up a little bit more from the picture that I saw, but yeah, I can see what he's talking about. So he was talking about some sort of process of 3D printing that uses powdered plastic material, and it ends up being much finer printing. Not that there's anything wrong with what he does, but you know, regular filament 3D printing does have its limitations and can cause, you know, low structural. So I don't, like he said, he didn't want me to show this case, so I'm not going to. But what we have here is a very, very cool Diana Chaser carbine. This is pretty awesome. So I guess this hand grip is probably one made from that other company. And this foregrip, you can tell it. There's no lines where it was 3D printed. So, but it really has the look of like an injection molded part. I wonder if he's got CO2 in there still. But so we do have a single shot tray here, 3 magazines in this case. He did go a little bit deep, cutting out the foam padding, but overall it's not bad. So we have a suppressor. I'm not going to show you putting the suppressor on because YouTube. But it looks like that's smaller than the regular 1/2x20. I'll have to ask him about that. I mean, it does look like his suppressor. I can't tell for sure. But we have it says made in Texas, but so do these other parts. So I'm assuming the other company that he's doing business with is in Texas as well. So let's go ahead and stick a CO2 cartridge in here and see what we can do with it. I like the case. I can see where, you know, it's not a production quality. It's not something he would want to resell, but if it was my own personally made unit, I would not be at all ashamed to show that off, honestly. But yeah, so we have I've been actually looking around to pick up a Diana Chaser and just start building it up, but now I don't have to. So this one is in 22. Okay, so let me just make sure I get some 22 pellets here. I don't believe they even told me what caliber it was. Okay, here's some S target matches. That'll work. Looked back through the emails that we're exchanging back and forth, and all right, how do you? I'm not familiar with the Diana chaser, so how do you? Is it? Oh, there it goes. All right, so now we're punctured. All right, let's see. Do have a camera running on my targets downrange here. Let's see if we can hit anything. He did say with this stock I would have to put a red dot on it, so I'm gonna have to shoot it like a pistol. It still works. I'll get a red dot on this right away, and we'll have a lot of fun with it. I think it went through the already tore up part of that can there. Alrighty, well, anyway, there you go. There is the, well, from Buck Rail. I have no idea what the brand of these parts are. Maybe Terry will see this video. I'm sure he will, and maybe he can comment down below. But the grips here are from Magpul. The buttstock is from Magpul, and pretty sure this is his 3D printed suppressor on the front. But yeah, I can see where he's talking about where these, so the process, the machine that he was talking about is like a $400,000 printing machine, and that's just not in the cards for him right now. So, but the 3D printed parts he makes are fantastic. So, but to get into something like this would definitely be, you know, a next level for him. He says he's aspiring to that. He just isn't there yet in his business, and I can definitely relate to that. You don't want to overextend yourself and get yourself in trouble. Work within your means, and usually life will work out pretty good for you. But that's pretty cool. I think that might be a custom bolt there too. I don't think they had those like that with the grooves and the O-rings on it. But anyway, there you go. That's pretty cool. I really appreciate it, Terry and Chris, for taking good care of me. I hope you guys go over and check out buckrail.com and take good care of them too. One hand washes the other, as they say. Till next time, have a great day.